What's going on, guys? This is Zell with MixStar at MixStarAudio.com, where we encourage you to be your own star. And today is rental day. We have a stage rental. The reason, not the full reason we got the stage, but here's the story. Story time. I was called 2 times for a stage. Someone called the company looking for a stage rental, and I had to tell them no, because we didn't have one. And going through the process, outsourcing it through a third party, we decided not to go that route. And so a third person contacted me, and this is all within about 6 months. A third person contacted us and was looking for a stage. And you know what? I asked them, when was the event? Told me when the event was, and I said, okay. I will have a stage by then. And I got to work. I got to work on getting the stage here, and I got it here. As you guys saw, we used it for the fashion show. Like, being able to use it for the fashion show was a bonus. Like, we get to set it up now, let you be able to see it, give us some good, practice, good footage and everything like that, and really like show it at one of our events. And then when we come out and we do it for your event, it'll be just like that. It'll be a breeze. So it worked out perfectly, actually. I love it when a plan comes together. Mwahahaha. You know what I mean? And so that's what we're doing today, stage rental day. And this event, I had to go out, put my big boy pants on and get the stage. You know what I mean? You got to do what you got to do, make the proper investments, get the right assets, and build your company. Invest in yourself. Everybody talks about investing in the stock market, investing in the real estate. Invest in yourself. Like, I shouldn't have to say nothing else. Just invest in yourself. 20-minute drive. Let's get on the road. MixStar Audio, MixStarAudio.com. Let's get it. We've pulled up to the church. It looks like someone came down on a cart to let us in. I was trying to wait. I wasn't really ready to come in, but they got it blocked off. So we're gonna go ahead and get our entrance, get up in here and at least get started, unpack, see what we got, see where we're gonna be, get acquainted with the lay of the land. There's the man of the hour right there. What's going on, boss man?
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing well, man. How about yourself?
Good. So you see where that is? We're gonna put another one of those on this side.
Okay.
But see where the light pole is?
Yeah.
You could back the truck right up. You ain't gotta worry.
Okay.
We ain't move. You ain't gotta worry about dragging nothing. Pull it up, and if you want to bring it all the way to the back and then move forward as you build, that's fine. In between slides. That's 16 feet.
All right. Perfect.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right, my brother.
Got you, man. Appreciate you. All right.
You got anybody else coming?
Yeah, but he's a little bit away. You can close it back up.
Yeah.
Perfect. At the site we're about to get set up, actually we're early, but we're not too early. We're actually pretty good time, and they want to start running some wires, and they're not going to get started on that until we get the stage up. So let's get that going. You know what time it is. Commentated time-lapse time. Commentated time-lapse time. You know what it is. Alright, so at this point, guys, if you haven't seen our previous video where we go and pick up the stage, make sure you check that video out here. You can also check out a video where we got to set the stage up for our fashion show and how we had to pivot in that show and really roll with the punches. You guys can check that video out here. This video is a setup for the entire 16 by 16. This was the event that we had to get the stage here for, sort of the straw that got us over the hump to really get this thing. So let's go through the setup and how it all works, right? This stage is so simple, it's genius. So 25 aluminum pegs, you set those up, and then you set your aluminum framing on the pegs. Now the way those work, there's a mechanism where you sort of just drop the pins in, and then they sort of just lock into each other. Now, they're not going to be completely locked into place until you drop your stage decks in place of the entire aluminum framing, which you will see shortly. before you drop your stage decks in, you want to make sure that you go through and do an inspection throughout the entire stage. Now, this stage is capable of a 9,800 pound load, total, when the entire thing is set up 16 by 16. Now, this stage is 16 by 16 feet. It can also go from 1.3 feet, as you see it now at its current default height, to 3.6 feet in height. Now, as you can see, I'm going through and doing the inspection. Check it out as I explain it. Apologies, the camera was filmed in portrait. This brace right here needs to go parallel to all the other ones that are hooked up into it. In order for the stage decks to fit properly, you have to make sure of that. So that's why we are doing our final walkthrough and inspection before we get the stage decks on, because we don't want to have to undo or redo anything once the stage decks get on. So do that. Make sure everything is, sort of crossed at a T, turned at a T, 90 degrees each direction. Will definitely allow for easy placement. Another thing we also want to make sure of during the inspection is that all of the poles, all of the stands here, the legs, the pegs are actually sitting in the groove, because they can easily be on the outside of the groove, and that's not what you're going to want. This thing is going to move during your performance. See, make sure it's already in the groove. Stay ready. You never got to get ready. Yep. All right, inspection seems to be good. I do recommend that there are 2 people going through your inspection, and if they go over each other's work, perfect. That's what they're there for. I did the inspection myself, so I went over it twice. Everything is great. Only thing left to do now is drop in the stage decks and make sure everything is locked into place. And you guys will see how I go through and explain how the stairs sort of align and complete the entire set of the entire stage and how it works with everything else. As well as, if you stick around to the end, you'll see why we actually did not get to use the stage for this event. But yeah, check that out. Oh man. We got the whole stage up, stairs, everything's looking good. All right, guys, the stairs I put together one time, and I'm not taking them apart and putting them together. I keep them together, and then when the stage is on its lowest setting, I can keep the stairs flat. If I need to raise the height, then I'll have to loosen every one of the nuts and bolts, raise it up a little bit and increase the height, which will increase the steepness as well. This bracket here, without this bracket, this top stair is not secure enough by itself. This bracket keeps takes all the tension out of stepping on this top stair and puts it on the securest part of the second stair, which is in the back. So that's how the technique behind the stairs works. Because other than that, it just falls right in place like the rest of the stage does. And here you guys have it, 16 by 16. This is 1 foot, 14 inches. This is 14 inches, so that's 1.3, right, in height. 16 by 16, 4 by 4 aluminum alloy framed plywood stage decks. Yes, sir. We're ready to go. You guys need a stage, you need technicians, you need event staffing. Make sure you hit us up at MixStarAudio.com, baby. In a world where audio visual rules the land, MixStar Audio, stages, rentals, productions. Check out why we didn't get to use this bad boy. I switched over to my phone just for time's sake. We want to get in and get out of here. Here's what we got. We're back, and they didn't get to use the stage for obvious reasons. So we're gonna break this thing down, get it into the truck as quick as possible, and get on with our getting ons.